Question of the day. Why would you make your own dry season mixes at home when you can buy them already made in the store? Answer, because it saves you money to make them at home. You can go out, you can buy a little tiny seasoning pack of mixed seasonings or a little tiny jar of mixed seasonings. There's hardly anything in it, and you can spend anywhere from $2 to $4 depending on what it is. But you can make that same exact seasoning mix at home for half the price. So why would you pay more when you can just simply make it at home and it takes no time at all to make them? Today, I'm going to share with you my 3 favorite dry seasoning mixes. These are must-haves in my pantry, and I use them literally all the time. All the time. If I don't have them, then I freak out because they are what gives my food flavor. So if you'd like a printable version of these, then check out my website at janetsdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com, and it will give you a printable version of this along with other recipes and tips and tricks for you. And while you check that out, in the meantime, let's get cooking. The first seasoning mix is seasoned salt. In a small mixing bowl, combine 1/3 cup sea salt, 3½ teaspoons granulated stevia or granulated sweetener of your choice. Now, this is just to bring out the flavors. It does not make your seasoning mix sweet. 1½ teaspoons of cornstarch, 1½ teaspoon celery salt, 1 tablespoon paprika, 1½ teaspoon onion powder, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, 1 teaspoon turmeric or turmeric, I'm not really sure how I pronounce that, and 1/8 teaspoon cayenne pepper. Just a hint for a little bit of tang, does not make it spicy. So whisk all these ingredients together until they're fully combined and store in an airtight spice container, and you have seasoned salt. Also remember that you can change the seasonings and adjust them according to your flavor, to your own taste. So be creative, go crazy. The second seasoning mix is seasoned pepper. Also use this every time I cook. In a small mixing bowl, add 1/4 cup pepper, a half tablespoon paprika, 1/4 teaspoon granulated stevia or granulated sweetener of your choice. Again, it's just to bring out the flavors. It does not make it sweet. 1/4 teaspoon allspice, 1/8 teaspoon celery salt, 1/8 teaspoon curry powder, 1/8 teaspoon garlic powder, 1/8 teaspoon dry mustard, 1/8 teaspoon nutmeg, and 1/8 teaspoon onion powder. Whisk all these ingredients together until they're fully combined and store in an airtight spice jar. Again, you can adjust the seasoning and spices according to your own taste. Remember, it is pepper, so you do want seasonings that have a little bit of a kick to them. You don't want it, overly spicy or anything, but you do want a little bit of spicy flavor, just a hint. The third seasoning is Italian seasoning. I use this quite a bit too. It's an awesome flavoring for marinades especially. It does really good. In a small bowl, add 1½ tablespoons of dry oregano, 1½ tablespoons of dry basil, 1 tablespoon dry thyme, 1 tablespoon dry rosemary, 1 teaspoon garlic powder, a ½ teaspoon onion powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon sea salt. Whisk all these ingredients together until they're fully combined and store in an airtight spice jar. Again, you can adjust the seasonings according to how you like it, according to how you want the taste. You can change seasonings. Just remember it is Italian seasonings. So think of things that blend Italiano. So, have fun with these 3. Be creative, go crazy, make your own unique flavor, and enjoy more flavorful foods. And that's our recipe of the day. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like and subscribe button. Also, don't forget to hit that little notification bell. That way you can be notified every time I put out a new video on recipes and tips and tricks that make your low-carb living easier. And as always, keep cooking.